Cameron, why'd you bully her? Now she's sad.
I told her that just because her name's Bikini doesn't mean that she needs to wear one.
Cameron, that's so mean. Hey, welcome back to Phoenix Wright.
Trials
Episode
and
33.
Tribulations.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney.
Yep.
Yep.
Phoenix Wright.
Yep.
Miles Edgeworth.
Yep. Hey, all I'm saying is there's some people that look better in One Piece. Is it One Piece?
We all had the fucking same turn when you said One Piece.
Yep.
Can you tell we're brain rotted? You showed her a lot of things.
About this here.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to too much of the material realm.
Material girl.
Material girl. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl. We made the same joke last time.
I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Alright, you showed her everything you needed to. It's time for you to move to the crime scene.
Damn. The Shishishito. Shichi-shito.
The Shiba Inu.
The Shichi-shito. That thing.
Okay, good thing you're reading these lines.
Yep. Also her staff is down there. And there's also skiing stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's a mountain. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thank you.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way. I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years?
A lot. Oh, so I saw this meme earlier. Can you read it in Gumshoe's voice, please?
Sure, just give me a second.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I already said this to them. Okay. Me as detective. Victim is 6'1". His body has already turned into a ghost.
Sir, that's just a sheet we covered the body with.
Alright, come foot. Tell us some stuff. The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Donham. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, it's a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. The cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one other strange thing. Yeah? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. Bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Yeah, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Donham was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword?
Time of death 10 to 11. Cause loss of blood from stab and back. Body fell 10 feet after death.
Now then, Detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map.
Look at this photograph.
According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple.
Woman. A witness side.
Woman.
It's the witness, not woman. I mean, both.
At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple.
Whee!
When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. Inner Temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Goto guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why. But I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. Is it the fucking Canadian dude?
Well, I'm just saying that because Edgeworth was talking.
Oh. Oopsies. Sorry, you know how it is when lovers are together, they tend to talk to like each other.
Yeah, is that why I started talking like a dipshit all of a sudden?
Anyways, I'm gonna continue so that she stops fucking being mean to me.
I'm not being mean.
She's such a bully to me.
I'm not mean to you.
We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. It's the Canadian judge. Eh?
Eh.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Would it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be fucking Edgeworth versus Von Karma. Holy shit, this is the fight. This is gonna be the epic rap battle of
epic rap battles of history. Miles Edgeworth versus Francisca Von Karma. Begin.
I am Adolf. Get it? Because she's German.
Oh my god. Do you think she should go out swinging immediately about like talking about how his dad is dead and how he's afraid of earthquakes?
Yeah, and then Edgeworth is gonna be like, at least my dad is dead. Yours is in jail. You wish you'd be dead. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull.
Now I want to look up a Miles Edgeworth rap battle and see who they put him up against.
Miles Edgeworth versus Olivia Benson. Begin.
My dumbass is like, the yellow guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Begin. You're Groten, I'm Hovris. Who won? Sorry.
Your autism's showing.
Yeah, sorry. See, you bully me.
No, I just say things as they are. Like that Gumshoe's hot.
I thought you were into femboys.
He is a femboy.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Gumshoe, are you a femboy? Yeah, I think so. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? Also, I'm not in a fucking I'm in a tomboys. I've made this clear very many times. There's a difference.
I don't know. You liked your hero.
Maybe I started liking him as a guy. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking gamer.
Well,
Emphasis on the gay part.
I vividly remember in episode 1 you going, I like her. She's my favorite. Can you tell I have a type?
Well, that's back when I thought she was a girl.
Yeah. That's how it goes, Cameron.
Yeah, it's a fucking trap. I fell for it.
Yeah, you sure did.
I took her to the bedroom and I fucking looked down and I go, oh shit, it's bigger than mine.
They put a 22 grand on you.
Yeah. Anyways. According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing?
Nothing?
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Oh, is there anything?
Time to look around at things.
So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon? It sure is. It's called a Shichishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Either that or I'm on my period.
I'm about to be.
Gumshoe? Guys don't get periods. Well, why do I pee blood then?
What's that clip you were telling me about from Family Guy where Peter...
I think I referenced it in it was either the last episode of this or the last episode of fucking Danganronpa.
Yeah. Where Peter pisses in the fucking pool and it's red and they're like, what, is it always this color?
Yeah, well, that's like a standard joke among like some of my friends is like is like oh yeah like I gotta go pee or something like that and one of them is like, oh, I hate that my pee always stains the fucking like seats red and everyone's like, what the fuck do you mean by that? And he's like, yeah, like whenever I pee it comes out red, and they're like, huh? he's like what, that's not normal? Yeah, that's the same thing. That's what everyone's fucking referencing is the fucking Peter Griffin thing where he's like, what? That's normal. It's not normal. If your pee is red, please go see help. It should not be. Yep, it's all over the blade. Speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichishito too. Who's the girl from, not the last case, but the one before it? What's her name? Adrian Andrews or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, because I was like, she was the one that saw this, or what was the other dude? The dude who ended up like being Mask Day Mask but not being Mask Day Mask.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't fucking remember his name for the life of me.
Long Nose McGee.
Oh, Usopp motherfucker.
Yeah, that dude. Cause
sorry.
Yeah, cause wasn't it supposed to be that like he got beat by this thing?
Yeah.
Was it okay?
They got it from this temple.
So was it this?
Yeah, because they mentioned in that case, they're like, yeah, we actually got all of this stuff from our like branch family temple. So that's where they got all this stuff. Because I think Sister Bikini mentions that Magatama they have, it was supposed to be at the exhibit, but they couldn't fit it through the door, so they had to just keep it in there. So yeah, everything came from here. So that Ami statue and that Shiba Inu thing came from, but was teleported to the...
Shiba Inu, that's a dog.
was brought over to that exhibit.
I think it's interesting when they make things like either they make it inside of a place and you can't get around it, or they build a place around something, like because you would think about like things like at like museums, like how in the world would you get like a T-Rex statue? Like
you bring it in pieces.
Yeah, that's how they do it. But like if you wanted to keep it all in one piece, you can't take it out like that.
One piece? Sorry.
Fingerprints. Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Now fucking Edgeworth is feeling how we feel every single time.
We're like, ah, shit!
He's like, the fingerprints are on the murder weapon, and they don't have an alibi, and they were there on the day of the murder, looking at the person. Their fingerprints are all over them, and Felix is like, he just like whips out something out of his ass, and Edgeworth is now feeling that he's like, oh shit, now I know how Wright feels.
I was laughing. I'm like, damn, just press the A button.
Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't really feel that good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Shichishito added to the court record.
The apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints on it.
Shiba Inu added to the murder record.
The Shiba Inu.
What's this? It looks like a wizard staff.
Me about to cosplay that fucking wizard from Wizard 101 with the big ass hat.
Isn't his name like Merlin?
Yeah, his name's Merlin. Oh my god, you pay attention to me! Wait, doesn't Hayden play that game too?
Yeah, but he never says any of that stuff. He just says how he runs like 4 instances of Wizard 101 at once, and so that he could do raids by himself. I was like, bro, this is sweaty as shit. Yeah, and then he couldn't keep up with it, so he stopped playing. Anyways, that belonging to the victim, Miss Elise Donham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yeah, what is it? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Wasn't there a gem that was in the middle of it?
I don't fucking know.
Is that where she hid the fucking diamond this entire time?
What?
The $2 million whatever diamond that from the last case?
Okay, it was an amethyst one.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a diamond.
No, the thing in the staff was an amethyst.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying. I was like, I know for a fact it was that back then it was a diamond, but I'm like trying to be smart, but sometimes my smartness leads to me being very fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's okay. We want you to talk for these so we can know what's going on in your head when shit gets revealed.
I'm just like Gumshoe. Nothing's fucking going on in here. All right. The truth is, when I was a kid. Why are we getting a fucking One Piece flashback in the middle of this shit? I didn't even see that he had another line. I wanted to be a wizard. Yeah, me too, Edward, to be honest. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me?
Don't be mean about it.
That's it. This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Yeah, just the victims. Victim staff added to the court record.
Carried by Elise Donham when she was alive, has her fingerprints on it.
Alright.
Alright.
It's...
What?
No, I was just laughing at you.
Dude, when I texted you that thing where like why don't you do like blank and blank? Like I sent that off and I'm like, I can't my picture camera to open and I'm just going, alright. Alright. You're done.
It's a fucking thing that like William picked up from Jinxie, and then like it was so catchy that I picked it up.
Now
too.
you're stimming with it? No.
Yeah, he says something in the game. He's like, so we not droning? Alright.
Alright.
So like whenever I expect someone to like do something and they don't, I'm just like, alright. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight, butt-ass naked in my bubble bath.
What?
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? he has to be living like fucking Scrooge. Like he's like holding his little candle and.
Yeah, basically.
How did you know?
That's so mean. You guys gotta pay him fucking more.
Poor thing. Can't afford shit.
Baby.
Wait a second. It's a fucking ladder.
Do it, please.
The main gate must be just over that stone wall. You have to use this ladder to get over it. Oh, actually, sir, that's a step ladder. I can only imagine that's what they say. Yeah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. They don't mention anything about it? Is it because we don't have Maya with us?
No, Phoenix is the only one that gives a shit about the ladder situation.
I thought wasn't it Maya that like commented on it the first time, and then
Phoenix is like, oh, it's a ladder, and no, yeah, you're right, and then Maya's like, look, it's a ladder, and then Phoenix is like, oh, actually, it's a step ladder.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was the other way around,
Okay.
where we were like, oh, look over there, it's a ladder, and Maya's like, actually, that's a step ladder.
Yeah.
I just love skiing. Really, you don't seem like the type. Isn't that like rich people shit?
I don't know. Probably, but yeah.
Well, what about sleds? Sleds, nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know. Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? Alright.
I think that's everything.
That looks...
Oh, wait. Check that.
Oh, the main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here. Hey, you're right, but I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels. Yeah, that's similar to my house. I always thought it was weird because like we live on a hill, and so the front of the house is a lot higher than the back of the house is.
Yeah.
So our basement has a back door that goes out to our backyard. That's a lot lower than our front yard is, but that's pretty much the same concept here.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier to just build the place slanted, sir? I fail to see how you can consider that to be an even remotely good idea.
Alright, that should be everything in this area.
Alright. I thought he said that I was supposed to talk to her about something.
No, you already did that shit. It's about what she witnessed, and we already did that shit.
Let me see. Okay, she's the same shit.
But apparently you have enough for one of these goddamn PsychoLocks.
One of them gosh darn PsychoLocks. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of PsychoLocks. Guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. What the fuck? Since when has this been here?
It's been there since the beginning.
I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind whether I like it or not. I got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car.
Okay, Gumshoe, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's some cars that go into four-wheel drive. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, and there's some cars that get snow tires.
Yeah, exactly. Gumshoe, please.
So, what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. That reminds me, Hayden's always said that he wants to, holy shit, Gumshoe, you fucking scared me. Hayden's always mentioned to me that he wants to be able to do like a wingsuit, and one of the conditions for being able to use a wingsuit is I think you need to go skydiving like 100 or it's like 100 or 500 times or something like that.
Damn.
And that was just reminding me of it because like he's like, oh yeah, you have to do it like 1,000 times. But I think that shit's crazy. Like. Fucking, I don't even think I could stand skydiving once, let alone that many times.
Yeah.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth! I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. I've already told you everything that Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Frightened? I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She said she's never heard of you. She said that you don't exist. Is she gaslighting me? She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donham with a sword. She's sitting there thinking, she's like, yeah, I do remember that. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. Wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those PsychoLocks.
Alright, go ahead. Ah, it's so good!
I didn't get to hear it.
Fuck, I'm sorry. Well, you'll get to hear it when we do this part.
Yeah. Since I've been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. My years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night?
Yes, I swear, I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? What does it say? I didn't even read this.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I think when they like read over and they're like, "Oh my god, it's blackmail."
I don't remember this at all, but I'm pretty sure this is it.
Did you hear it?
No.
Ah! I'm gonna put this on your neck.
Don't put it on my neck.
I'm gonna put it on your head then.
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
Oh, that's...
Well, Iris.
Why are you glaring at me like that? Why won't you adopt me?
You're scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct?
I felt unwell.
Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? He stares at it, it just explodes. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. You know, like those kids do nowadays, prank gone wrong or whatever.
Prank?
Well, yeah. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to. Dun, 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 dun. Iris's hood. Take that!
He sounds British.
He does sound British. Phoenix Wright.
Ah!
You mean something to write, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. Perfect! Complete!
Bitch, what you scared of?
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh? A Shake Shack, if you will.
A sugar shack, if you will. It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sort of, or maybe some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Rang a lights out bell at 10 p.m. and then was in her room until the murder was discovered.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. Something tells me that's not going to happen. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. Damn, that's a cold-ass line. This bitch spitting bars.
Yeah. Good job, Dolly.
Straight facts, no printer. Whenever someone mentions blackmail, I always think of that. It always boils down to fucking Family Guy at this point. But I always think of that one thing where some lady's like trying to like blackmail Peter, and he's like oh, blackmail, and then it's fucking Cleveland who's a fucking postal carrier, and he brings he's like a mailman, and he brings him a letter, and then he's like, and I don't know what the hell you're doing, lady, but I don't like it.
Basically, what we're gonna do is dance.
Is this his fucking house?
This is fuck shack.
Yeah. Didn't he have all of these like flags over by when he was like selling hot dogs?
Yes, he did.
At Lake Gord.
Yeah, that was in the first game. I'm surprised you remember that.
My long-term memory is really good.
My short-term memory.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's Larry and a bunch of flags. The joke is that I forgot already. Joke explained. I'm so funny.
You're so funny, Cameron.
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though. My window opens into a brick wall.
It would! It doesn't even like go out, it goes like...
Yeah. No, he doesn't even have a window, it's just a straight brick wall.
No, there is a window, but it's just like brick. Like, just like case.
He moves brick out of the way, and there's a brick out of it.
Yeah.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Fucking... Oh, God.
Is this fucking Larry? Why does it say question mark, question mark, question mark?
Because he was fading in.
Oh, why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. And by run away, I mean get arrested for some criminal activities or die. Yeah, I remember his first girlfriend in the first game died. Yeah. She was murdered by some criminal.
Yeah.
I even chased one of them to Japan. Next it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal a detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure.
No, steal the gun.
No, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down as... Oh, he's such a good guy. Yeah. He doesn't want to steal from Gumshoe because he's like Gumshoe.
He needs it more than I do.
Gumshoe's having... It's like those fucking like TikTok clips where they're like this burglar once robbed me, but then he saw that I had no like appliances in my house or like no bed or anything, and he just stopped robbing me.
Oh fucking!
Gave me a 20 for some pizza. And ran away.
There's a clip from a show where this girl is walking with a cup, and some guy thinks she's homeless and gives her like $5. He goes, "Oh no, I'm not homeless. I'm a teacher." And they go, "Oh, in that case, it gives her a chucky 20."
Honestly, that's so true. Yeah. Teachers should be paid more.
They should.
But
the shit that dude, kids can't fucking read nowadays. Have you heard that? Hey, Gen Alpha can't read.
You guys can't see it, but I'm pointing to her because she can't fucking read.
I can read just fine, thank you.
Is it speaking that you can't do properly?
That too.
Yeah, I think you have a good reading comprehension.
Thank you.
I think your speaking comprehension might just be a little bit
No. What's wrong with it, huh? What could be so wrong about my speaking comprehension?
You're fine, like, speaking your own mind and everything, but when it comes to, like, when you read something and then say it out loud, it's, you struggle a little bit.
Oh, what's that vine where there's, like, the dude rapping, I'm like, oh, I bet you can't read a book like that, and he goes, he went to the park.
Anyways. He's just talking to himself. Shh, be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? I shouldn't have set fire to that bridge. Hey, you, about what you just said, I got an objection. I want to hear Gumshoe's objection.
You won't, I'm sorry.
He never objects?
He might in the anime, but, like, not here.
What the? Edgy, you dirty rat! Come shoot, you oaf. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out, "Objection!" And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. Picks his nose. Flicks a booger.
Objection!
Objection! You've watched too many trials. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, he hasn't watched them. He's been a part of too many trials.
Yeah. Well, he's a detective, so...
Yeah. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? I plead the fifth.
Alright, it's fucking time.
Gotta think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer, defend people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Angie, you gotta do it. You gotta save my little Iris. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Alright, now I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
What is this little shack anyway? This place looks like shit. And Larry's like, I spent hours decorating. Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, I was about to say autistic. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one's likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water maybe? Or some cold water maybe? Or some lukewarm water maybe?
Or some river water, maybe?
He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Oh, there's a thing. You have to examine something in the background for you to get an achievement.
It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge from here. I still can't believe it, really. What is it, Larry? Nothing. It's nothing. Sounds pretty suspicious to me. Something about that statement smells, and you know what they say.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
What is this festive-looking ornament? Reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? Well, oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold a dollar, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really? I never would have expected that. Be quiet already, I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Professor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. As Edgeworth hear all of this in Larry's... Oh, okay. That's the achievement?
Edgeworth hear all of his and Larry's childhood tales. Yep, that's it. I'm glad you found it. Also, I love that you keep saying professor instead of prosecutor. It's been saying prosecutor this entire time.
I swear it said
keep saying
professor.
professor.
I swear it said professor there. Sorry, that is my
I've done
bad.
it so many times, I'm like, nah, just keep letting it go.
I could have sworn it said it there. I gotta like reload the game or watch this again and see it. I swear it said it in that instance though.
Alright, we're at what time? 39 minutes? I'll load it up in the recording at the 39-minute mark and I'll tell you if you said it right.
I could have sworn. I mean, I might be tripping, but...
Yeah.
That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
Okay, they are cute. I won't lie.
I mean, they're actually very... If he's the one that did that, that's actually very well done.
Yeah.
Like, he is a genuine artist, if that's the case.
Yeah, Iris looks so cute.
The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven, because that thing is hell. You do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people. Alright,
Alright, that should be everything to look at.
the steps. You go all the way to Dusky Bridge. It's a pretty long but easy walk. I fell down 4 times on my way down here, sir. Oh, sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs. What? So that's what I was slipping on. Be careful on the way back. Those deadly banana peels are still out there. That's a real important piece of information right there, Mr. Edgeworth. Add it to the court record.
Look at the river.
This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble.
Shit, but he fucking better died.
You're Phoenix right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. Wait, can I examine this fucking, like, a little short pier?
No.
Alright. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I have made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Marry that girl.
Marry her anyway. No, I'm gonna predict that she's gonna come on the screen and go ...
Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet, but I can tell she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What was this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him into the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? That kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes, I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Oh, shit.
It's fucking time.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Well, as much as I would...
No, do this and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Then this the end of investigations. Be a weird spot to end it on.
Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. And around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, but I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then, it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 PsychoLocks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's possible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Take that! This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? You feel like talking now? About what? Looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You were in your room at the temple, so then, where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room? So where was Larry and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge from was here. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity after all? It's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a faire de cour. I think you mean a faire de cour. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no, you really are one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. I'm feeling it's either one of these, but either way I'm gonna get it back anyway, so I'm gonna just sit here. Well, Larry, was it this person? You know what? You should save your finger pointing for the courtroom. It's no wonder people call you a workaholic. You work too hard. You should be like me. Yeah, I figured that wasn't the case. Well, I'd rather work too hard than hardly work like a loafaholic like you. In any case, I knew you were waiting for someone. Yeah, but it's like I said, it's an affaire de gour. No, Larry, you mean affaire de cour. At least I think you do. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no, you know. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you are waiting for Iris. Here's your evidence. You call her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, salutation here. Well, that's what it said in that book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. Well, I'm so sorry.
He would put salutations here on top of a fucking letter.
As he should. That's my goat.
As it should be.
So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you threatened to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh. Then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
Don't look at me when you say that.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Sheesh.
Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about?
I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy still had something. I know it.
What do you mean, detective?
Don't forget what this guy just said a minute ago.
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right.
Larry. What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night?
You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another.
I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. And now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What does that mean?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks.
Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning. When? Where? What? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. No. What's wrong, sir?
Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
I just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand.
I was about to say, if I have to do all those PsychoLocks, I'm gonna be pissed. But, anyways, I thought we were gonna get a little bit more kind of lore and whatnot into the trial, but we don't have a whole ton to go off of, other than Iris said that she stayed in her room the entire time, when Sister Bikini said otherwise. So Sister Bikini, we're now knowing, is like completely contradicting what Iris's testimony is saying, and so there's a little strife between the two of them. We know how Elise Donham died, but and we know the murder weapon, but we don't know exactly how that all happened, or why. But yeah, we made a little bit of conclusions, but not really enough for me to go off of that much yet. But I'm excited for more, to figure out the truth behind Iris's whole shtick and everything, and maybe Wright will get involved, and we'll be able to see who this new prosecutor, that definitely is not Francesca von Karma, that we'll see tomorrow. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and we shall see y'all in the next one.
Yeah, bye guys.
Bye bye.